Please stand. Hear ye, the Honorable Judge Spencer is presiding. Court will now come to order.
You may be seated.
We will hear the case of Jack and Beanstalk, who is accused of theft.
The prosecution will begin with their opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we will prove Jack is guilty of the crime theft. Jack is accused of theft because he stole a bag of gold, the hen that laid golden eggs, and the magical golden heart. Jack is a foolish kid for selling Milky Way for 5 plain old beans. He disobeyed his widowed father by not going to town to sell the beans for money. Lazy, stupid Jack picked the first person he met to sell the cow to, and it wasn't even for money. Jack continued to make dumb decisions by climbing up the giant beanstalk without permission or thinking about the dangers at the top. Jack carelessly approached the ogre's house. He was invited in by a nice, kind ogre's wife. To repay her generously, Jack stole a bag of gold from her husband. Then he came back 2 more times and stole the hen that laid golden eggs, and finally the golden heart. This theft angered the ogre, and of course he's going to try and catch Jack to take back what is rightfully his. And what does good Jack do? He chops down the beanstalk and breaks the ogre's crown. We will prove that Jack is guilty of theft. Thank you.
The defense may give their opening statement.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Today we will prove that defendant Jack is innocent. Jack was just trying to help his widowed father by selling the cow for beans. Little innocent Jack is just a kid and didn't know any better than sell Milky Way for beans, magical or not. Jack obeyed his father by selling Milky Way as he was told. Jack did not know that a huge beanstalk would grow outside his window. He was curious and didn't know where it would lead to. He discovered the ogre's house, and Jack was let into the house the first 2 times he visited. Therefore, he didn't break into the ogre's house. And when he saw all the valuables, he borrowed them. But very good to help him and his father eat. They were so very poor. Also, all the ogre's fee-fi-fo filming must have scared the poor defenseless child poor defenseless Jack, because he's just a child. He doesn't deserve the 2 to 5 years of imprisonment. This is why we think the defendant Jack is innocent.
The prosecution lawyer may call the first witness.
We call Stephen Rooster to the stand.
Stephen, you may take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. State your name for the jury. I'm Stephen the Rooster. Where did you meet Jack? I met Jack when he stole me from the ogre. Why did you lay eggs for Jack? I laid eggs because I didn't know any better. Did you see Jack when he stole the gold? I didn't see Jack when he stole the gold. Did you expect to be returned to the ogre? No, I did not expect to be returned to the ogre. Why didn't you peck Jack? I couldn't peck him because he was too fast. No further questions, Your Honor.
The defense may question the witness.
Did your master ogre force you to lay golden eggs for him?
Yes, I lay eggs for him every day.
You met golden eggs. You laid golden eggs for Jack? How nice of you.
Yes, I laid golden eggs for Jack.
Did Jack take good care of you?
Well, he gave me food, shelter, and water when I lived with him.
No further questions?
The witness may step down. The prosecution may call the next witness.
We called Dawson Goldenheart to the stand.
Stephen the Rooster may swear in Dawson the Hart.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name for the jury.
My name is Dawson Mullins, the Golden Heart.
What is your job?
I put people to sleep by making beautiful music.
Why did you put the ogre to sleep?
Every day after each lunch, I play awesome music to lull him to sleep.
Where did you meet Jack?
I met Jack at Ogre's house when he kidnapped me. Not good for us in Flushing.
Do you like Jack?
No, I don't. He almost killed my master and kidnapped me.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense may question the witness.
How could you be kidnapped? You're not a kid. You're just an inanimate object. I made a living thing. Did you play awesome music for Jack and his widowed father? Well, I did play music for them because it is my job. No further questions, Your Honor.
The witness may step down. Prosecution, you may call your next witness.
We called Abigail the ogre's wife to the stand. That's me.
Abigail the ogre's wife, you may take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Stephen will also be attorney for Quite the Rooster.
Did you trust? State your name for the jury. I'm Abigail the ogre's wife. How do you know the defendant Jack? He just came to my door one day and he looked thirsty and hungry, so I let him in. Why did you put Jack in the oven? To hide him from my husband, the ogre. Did you trust Jack? Yes, I trusted Jack. He seemed innocent, but now I'm thinking otherwise. He stole a bag of gold, a hen that laid golden eggs, and a magical golden heart for me and my husband, the ogre. How do you feel about Jack now? Things are just peachy. I really don't like him. I'm sorry. No, wait, I'm not sorry. He stole and almost killed my husband, the ogre. No further questions, Your Honor.
Defense, you may question the witness.
So you meant you cooked children like poor Jack?
Yes, I cook children.
Do you depend on children for food?
Well, children are my husband's favorite food.
Why do you cook children for Ogre?
My husband forces me to cook innocent children for him.
Did you tell the Ogre about Jack?
No, I did not tell him about Jack.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The witness may step down. Prosecution, you may call your next witness.
We called the ogre to the stand.
Ogre, you may take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. State your name for the jury.
My name is Liam the Ogre.
How do you know the defendant, Jack?
I met him when he was stealing my magic harp.
How did you act when your harp was stolen?
I was livid then, right then. Oh my God. I was little when he stole my harp as I was napping.
Why did you chase Jack down the beanstalk?
I chased Jack down the beanstalk because he was stealing my magic harp and I wanted my valuables back.
Did you know that Jack stole your gold?
No, I did not know that Jack stole my gold, but my wife thinks it may have been Jack.
Have you ever met the bean seller before?
Yes, I've met the bean seller before.
Do you like Jack?
Does it look like I do?
No further questions, John.
Defense, you may question the witness.
Why do you eat innocent little children?
Because I am an ogre. I get hungry very easily and children are tasty.
You think Jack looks delicious?
Yes, I like him as a side dish with oversized pancakes and syrup.
What were you going to do to Jack when you got to the bottom of the beanstalk?
Well, I wanted my stuff back and I needed him to make my bread.
No further questions.
A witness may step down. Prosecution, you may call your next witness.
We have no further witnesses. The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
The defense may call their first witness.
Call the bean seller to the stand.
The bean seller has taken a trip to Australia, apparently to get more beans. So I will be reading his testimony for him. So would you like to ask the questions? You can ask them now, and then I'll just answer from here. I guess I'll come down first.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
State your name for the jury.
Well, actually, I am Judge Spencer, and I am here speaking on behalf of Josh the bean seller.
How do you know the defendant, Jack?
He met the defendant Jack on the way to the market to sell his cow.
Why did you pay Jack? Why did he pay Jack only 5 beans for a cow?
Well, I thought he looked like he was hungry, and I knew these 5 magic beans grew overnight and help him and his father have something to eat.
Did he see the beanstalk?
He said he did. Yes, he saw it. And he said it was all the way up to the sky.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The prosecution may question the witness.
Did you know the beans were magic?
Yes, he said he did know that.
Did you know that the beanstalk would grow up to the sky and lead to the ogre's castle?
He said he did know that it would grow tall, but not that it would lead to the ogre's castle.
Is he aware that by selling the beans to Jack, he caused a chain reaction that led to breaking the ogre's crown?
No, he said he didn't know that it would lead to a chain reaction breaking the ogre's crown.
No further questions.
I may step down. Defense, you may call your next witness.
You call Jack's dad to live to the stand. That's me.
Jack's dad, you may take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I did.
Jack will be helping his father out in his being a lawyer for this part.
State your name for the jury.
My name is Jack's dad. I'm widow. I have to be mother and father for my sad and poor son Jack.
Did you let Jack go and sell Milky White by himself?
Yes, I did let Jack sell Monkey White by himself. He obeyed me.
What did you do when he came back with only 5 beans for the cow?
I was upset. I didn't really know they were magical. I threw them out the window and sent him to bed.
What happened the next day?
The beanstalk grew up to the sky.
Did you know Jack went up the beanstalk?
No, I did not know Jack went up the beanstalk.
What did you do when I came back with a sack of gold?
I was confused, however. We could finally buy some food. We were so hungry, and my awesome son Jack provided for us.
No further question, Your Honor.
Prosecution, you may question the witness.
Why did you think the beans were magical?
Well, I didn't expect a magic beanstalk. No parent would expect a magic beanstalk.
Did Jack tell you he stole?
My son didn't tell me right away, but he ended up telling me the truth.
Are you upset your son Jack stole?
I'm a little upset. I mean, I never wanted him to steal, but it saved the two of us.
Did you know the bean seller?
Yes, I did know the bean seller. We were good friends in elementary school.
Why did you hit Jack?
Because he didn't listen to me.
Why did you let Jack steal if it is illegal?
We were the poorest people in town. We really needed the gold.
When Jack stole, why didn't you teach him a lesson for stealing?
Jack was doing us so much good, I had to do it.
Were you involved in the ogre's injury?
Yes, I was involved in the ogre's injury. Accidentally. Jack yelled for me to get the axe as he was climbing down the beanstalk. I gave Jack the axe so he could chop the beanstalk down. Jack was trying to get away from the terrible ogre.
No further questions.
The witness may step down. Defense, you may call your next witness.
We called Jack, my son, to the stand.
Jack, the defendant, may take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do. State your name for the jury.
My name is Jack.
Why did you sell the cow for beans instead of money?
I sold the cow for beans instead of money because I was interested in seeing if they really were magic beans, so I went with it.
Were the beans magical?
Yes, the bean seller was telling the truth, so it was a good deal after all.
What happened when you got home with the beans?
My father was angry and threw them out the window. Overnight they sprouted, and then a beanstalk grew to the sky.
Why did you climb the beanstalk?
I climbed the beanstalk because I was curious to see where it went.
Who did you meet when you got to the top?
I met the ogre's wife.
Did the ogre's wife give you food?
Yes, she did.
What else did you find out about the ogre's wife?
Well, she hid me from the ogre. That was nice of her. But she hid me in the oven, which she died.
Did you meet the ogre?
Well, I saw the ogre as I was hiding, and he was wanting his wife to cook for him. He even said he smelled me, but the wife said that she was smelling the oil that she cooked for him last night.
Even though you are poor, you know stealing is wrong, right?
Yes, I know it is wrong.
So why did you bring the gold home with you?
I was thinking about how much gold they had and how little me and my poor father had.
Why did you go back up the beanstalk again?
My father and I had ran out of money and food again.
What did you find this time?
I found this poor, lonely rooster that laid golden eggs. I thought he would enjoy living on our farm, so I took him home with me, but it cackled and woke up the ogre.
Did you go up the beanstalk again?
Yes,
Why?
to explore some more.
What did you find?
I found a golden heart that puts people to sleep. I thought my dad would love to have it. It was so lovely. Too lovely to be stuck with living with a mean, scary ogre. But the heart called out to the ogre, and he started to chase me down the beanstalk. I I was so scared for me and the heart. My quick thinking father got an axe, but was so scared at the sight of the big, giant, scary ogre that he froze in his footsteps.
What happened then?
I jumped down, saving the harp, and grabbed the axe and cut down that terrible beanstalk. The ogre must have been right behind me when the beanstalk fell down. So did he. He may have bumped his head.
Why did you chop down the beanstalk when the ogre was coming?
I chopped down the beanstalk because the ogre was coming, because the ogre was chasing me. This is a huge, ugly ogre coming after you that eats people. Wouldn't you run?
Jack, what did you learn from this experience?
I learned not to borrow things that aren't yours, even if I was poor.
No further questions, Your Honor. The defense rests.
The prosecution may question the defendant.
Why did you disobey your father and sell the cow for beans?
Because the beanstalk could fence me, I got tricked, so basically it wasn't my fault.
Why didn't you tell your dad you stole sooner?
I was just scared.
Did your curiosity lead to you stealing?
It might have, but it saved me and my father's lives.
Why did you injure the ogre?
I really didn't mean to. I was just scared and helpless, so I reacted and chopped down the beanstalk.
Why did you not tell your dad you were going up the beanstalk?
I did not think about a time he would let me anyway.
Jack, did you take a sack of gold that didn't belong to you?
Yes.
Jack, did you take a gold harp that didn't belong to you?
Yes.
Jack, did you take a rooster that laid gold eggs that didn't belong to you?
Yes.
Did you ask your father if you could climb the beanstalk?
No.
Did the ogre's wife give you bread and hide you from her husband?
Yeah.
Do you think people should steal from you?
Well, no, I guess not.
If someone stole your gold that you had worked hard for, your harp that puts you to sleep, and your rooster that lays golden eggs, would you want them back?
Yes, I guess I would.
Did you chop down the beanstalk that the ogre was climbing down on?
Yes, I did chop it down.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The defendant may step down. The prosecution may give their closing arguments.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we have proven to you that Jack is guilty of theft. We strongly believe that you will agree with the truth. I believe it's very clear Jack stole. He and his father were poor, but he should have stolen from the ogre. We have shown that the ogre's wife was kind to him, and then, after Jack left, the gold was missing. The only person who could have done it would be Jack. Jack admitted that he borrowed the harp and rooster. Even though he gave the rooster and harp a good home, he still did not give them back to the ogre. Not giving things back that you borrowed is called theft. Thank you.
The defense may give their closing arguments.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, there is not a shadow of doubt that poor Jack is innocent. You must agree with us. In this trial, we have shown you that Jack was just trying to help his poor father survive. Jack was scared that the terrible ogre would kill or eat him. The ogre's wife admitted that she cooks children so they can eat. Why can't they eat animals such as sheep, cows, and pigs for meat? And the ogre's wife cooks children like Forrest and Jack. I don't know about you, but I think that's creepy. The ogre wants to eat Jack too, so he should be the one on trial, not my poor little boy. The rooster admitted that he didn't pet Jack, so he must have wanted to go home with my son Jack. That is not stealing. The harp admitted that it was his job to play beautiful music. Jack was just trying to give him a new job to play music for us. Getting a job is not theft either. Even if Jack did steal, he did it for the very good to help us survive. Since the beginning of this trial, we have definitely proven that Jack is innocent of theft. Thank you.
Members of the jury, the decision is now in your hands. Jack has been charged with theft. If you feel beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jack did as the prosecution states, then you must find him guilty. The penalty will be decided by you. However, if the defense has made you doubt as to whether Jack committed this crime of theft, you must find him not guilty. Court will reconvene when the jury reaches its verdict. Case court is in recess.